Johnny Depp has once again surged into the spotlight, signaling not just a comeback, but what feels like a reawakening of his creative soul. After years of turbulence and reputational headwinds, the actor has unveiled a multi-layered return, this time blending his identity as a screen legend with that of a studio-backed film star and visual artist. The momentum behind this reintroduction to the world seems calculated yet deeply personal, a reminder that Depp's story is still evolving. Central to this resurgence is the announcement that Depp will star in the upcoming action thriller Day Drinker, directed by Webb. The film, already in production in Spain, pairs Depp with frequent collaborator Penelope Cruz and rising actor Madeline Klein, among others. The premise revolves around a yacht-based bartender who becomes entangled with a mysterious guest, sparking a chain of events tied to the criminal underworld. Early images from the set revealed Depp transformed, sporting a full head of silver hair, a bushy grey beard, piercing eyes, and a sharply tailored suit. His silver fox look has already ignited buzz across social media, with many expressing surprise and admiration for how dramatically he has changed. For many, this marks not simply a role, but a rebirth, a familiar name in a bold, new guise. Behind the decision to take on Day Drinker is more than just a script or a paycheck. After a public legal battle, Depp spent several years away from major studio projects. But industry insiders say that the verdict cleared the path for him to re-enter mainstream filmmaking. Friends and colleagues, speaking anonymously, described his return as cautious yet hungry, a man ready to rebuild, to recast not just his image, but his professional identity. In his own words, Depp reportedly said that he never really vanished, and if he had, he wouldn't have come back, which suggests this renewed presence is deliberate, intentional. Yet Depp's return to the screen only tells part of the story. In Tokyo, he launched the overseas edition of his immersive art exhibition, A Bunch of Stuff, a deeply personal show featuring more than 100 paintings, drawings, sketches, portraits, and artifacts spanning 3 decades of his life. The exhibition, hosted inside a Nyuman Takanawa, invites visitors to step into 5 themed spaces that trace Depp's evolution as an artist. From a bohemian studio room filled with personal objects and painting tools, to thematic installations exploring identity, fame, and vulnerability, even a black box where visitors watch his artworks animate with sound and narration. The exhibition offers intimate insight into a side of Depp rarely glimpsed by the public. At a press event to launch the exhibition, Depp spoke candidly about what drives his art. He described painting and drawing as an essential escape for his brain, a way of making sense of the chaos of fame, memory, love, loss. He said these works were not commercial gambits, but deeply personal reflections of the world as I see it. The exhibition stands as a testament to that, not just a display of talent, but an emotional snapshot of 30 years of life lived under a spotlight and under public scrutiny. Depp's dual-path major studio film and personal art exhibition feels risky, but also honest. It suggests a man redefining what success means for him. Whereas in previous decades, success was measured by box office numbers and blockbuster franchises, now it seems to be measured by artistic integrity, personal expression, and the freedom to simply create on his own terms. At the same time, the response has been mixed. Fans have flooded social media with excitement, praising Depp's new look and calling the exhibition a long overdue chance to see his artistic depth. Others, however, remain more skeptical, questioning whether public love for the star can easily erase past controversies. Yet Depp appears unfazed. This isn't about winning approval, but about reclaiming control over his narrative. In many ways, this phase of Depp's life feels like a turning point. The film Day Drinker could mark the beginning of a new chapter 1, where he navigates fame with maturity, and the exhibition offers a window into his inner life, unfiltered and unguarded. For decades, audiences have seen him transform on screen. Quirky pirates, dark wizards, tortured romantics. Now, they're invited to see the man behind the roles, the painter, the dreamer, the survivor. Whether Day Drinker will be a box office hit or whether fans will flock to see his art, the outcome remains uncertain. What feels undeniable, however, is that Johnny Depp is no longer the same as he was. He seems to have embraced change not as a casualty of public scrutiny, but as a conscious reinvention. In doing so, he may have stripped away the costume, the makeup, the characters, and laid bare something far more enduring, a creative spirit determined to evolve, to endure, and to create. In the end, this isn't just a return, it's a redefinition. Johnny Depp isn't chasing former glory, he's defining new ground. And for a man whose life and career have been anything but predictable, maybe that is the bravest move of all. Asterisk friends, I wish you best of luck. I will see you soon. Take care of yourself and yours.